Greetings everyone. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make a thumbnail for YouTube. So I'm going to use Adobe Photoshop. You don't have to use Photoshop to make a good thumbnail, but the technique I want to show you requires Photoshop. But there are just some general principles about the way a thumbnail should work that this tutorial will be for too. So you should watch it even if you don't plan on using Photoshop for your thumbnails. So the reason why I like using Photoshop for thumbnails is that you can give the thumbnail a little bit of depth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a title over this image, but I'm going to put the title over some parts of the image and under other parts so that the image gets a little bit of depth. So I'm going to highlight my hands. Okay, so my hand is lassoed. Now I'm going to make a layer via copy, and now I'm going to do the same thing to my other hand. Okay. Layer via copy. So now I've got these three layers. Layer 1, Layer 2, and the background. Right? And so if I make the background invisible, look, I got my hands. And, you know, this is a little messy with all the angles and stuff, but it doesn't matter because the thumbnail is going to be super tiny. It's going to be like this, right? So, you know, as long as it looks good, really small, it's okay. So now I'm going to title this. Right? So I'm just going to hit the T. Right, and I'm going to make 4 words. How? So now we've chosen the right color, and now I'm going to make 3 more words. How I make video. Okay, and now I want to put a layer style on all of these. I want to put a stroke, get a nice black outline. 38 pixels. Okay. So now I've got this stroke, and I just hold down the Alt button to copy the stroke onto all the text. Now I'm going to arrange these. And the trick is to put some of them in front of the hands and some of them behind the hands. So I think I want the video to be in front and down here. So let's put the video in front of the hands. Video, and we'll put the make in front of the hands too, but the how and the I are going to be behind the hands. So let's put the how, and I mean right now it's behind the hands, but I want it to be obscured by the hands a little bit because that gives you this feeling of depth. So I want it to be obscured by the hands, but I want it to also be obscuring the face, right? So that gives you this feeling that my face is behind the how and the I, and the how and the I are behind the hands, and the hands are behind the video. Right, so just like that, let's say how I make video. So that's pretty good. I think they all want to be bigger. Cool. So that's my thumbnail, and you can see when you make it really small, you can read the whole thing. You get a feeling of depth with the words, so it doesn't just feel like I plastered words on top of everything. And so that's a nice thumbnail. I'm proud of that thumbnail. Okay, cool. So then we just go File, Save, and yeah, I'll save it as a PSD. In case I want to go back and edit it, but ultimately what I want to do is I want to save it as a JPEG. Where's the JPEG? Great. Save. And it's going to ask me the file size. And it needs to be under 2 megabytes if it's going to be useful as a YouTube thumbnail. So I'll make it even smaller. Why not? Doesn't really matter. And hit OK. And that's the end of this tutorial.